Hey, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Noel, and this is my first video on YouTube. I'm just recording this off my iPhone, and I apologize in advance for the shakiness or the video quality in case it doesn't come out that great. Just wanted to quickly show you guys this 2025 Honda Rebel 1100 that I picked up mid-December. I placed the order a couple weeks prior to Thanksgiving, and it came in. And I picked it up here in Poway, San Diego, California. Let me swap this over. And this is the 2025 Honda Rebel non-DCT. And I've made some slight modifications to mine already for this. Let's see. There you go. So the story on this is that for some reason I was just bored and wanting to pick something up, a brand new toy. So I decided, why not a motorcycle and this Honda Rebel. I was actually looking for an Indian Scout, but I figured I'd try this one out first. If I don't like it, I could always sell it later on and buy me the Indian Scout. And so far, I've ridden this only under 50 miles, and I've ridden it once to work, which is about 20 miles for me. And I have no complaints with it. What I did get was the black version, the black color for the 1100 non-DCT. And I don't know how many different colors there are for that trim, but this one, I'm not sure if it'll pick up on the light, but it's supposed to be black. And in person, it's almost like primer black, but it looks nice. For me, it looks nice. And just wanted to quickly talk about the different things that are on here that I put on. The first one you could tell is this front cowl, which didn't have it. And I bought the majority of these things on Amazon just to see if I'd like them. And I actually do have a bat wing that's inside a box that I may put on just to see what the difference is with the wind pushing up against you compared to this one on here. The other thing I did change were these mirrors. We did have the traditional Mickey Mouse style mirrors. And these ones I just picked up, put a phone mount on there. Who knows, who cares? And then I think on the older Rebels, from what I've seen on other YouTube videos of like Life of Birch and a couple of these other YouTube guys, the older 2024s and on down, they had the circle tack. So this one I believe is a 5-inch display. And I can't tell you the difference compared to the circle one because I've never ridden those or experienced any of those versions. But for me, most of the time my eyes are on the road anyways, if not 99% of the time. And the only time I'm looking down here is I feel like I'm going too fast to know what my speed is or my fuel gauge. So makes no difference to me. And then I put on these aftermarket wherever I got. I got them on Amazon. These tank pads here. They look pretty nice. And then this one I got on Amazon as well, which is a sissy bar. This is actually the second sissy bar I put on here. The first one I had no success installing due to the bolt placements. If you can see here where the holes are at, the position for this, from the distance from there to there, on the original one was a lot shorter, so it wouldn't fit. And also, come to find out that the width of the brackets, I believe it just wasn't made for the 1100. And then I ordered a different one, which is a little bit much more expensive, which I don't mind. And then these ones have adjustable positions where you can mount on the bolts. My next step is actually to add some soft bags, maybe on one side, just to be able to carry a couple things and add to the look of this, as well as maybe a fender tail tidy kit, I guess whatever you want to call them. And then the other type of modification I did was this Two Brother Racing slip-on exhaust, which is powder coated in black, if I'm correct on that, with a carbon fiber tip. And I know there's no baffle inside to reduce the decibels. I like it. It was a bit loud in the beginning, then I got used to it. So I don't mind. I don't know how my neighbors feel like. I'll start it up a little bit later. I know you won't be able to fully grasp how this sounds like in person, but it is what it is. The other thing was on the 2025s, from what they mentioned to me and what I read on the features and the technical specs, is that the foot placement on this is a slightly forward compared to the older ones, which, like I said, I have no experience of. But I did have a 2022 Triumph Bobber, and that one I changed to front controls, which sat about somewhere like right here. I had to get used to it in the very beginning compared to the mid controls, but after I did get used to it, I found it much more comfortable, especially for longer rides on there. So, and then I put on these floorboards, I guess is what you call them, and that was from Amazon also. Installation on that was easy. All it was is removing these pins that are here, the spring, and some stuff there. All right, let me get up here. So that's that. I'll start it up for you guys. And then at the same time, I ended up picking up this Yamaha XSR 900. And I bought these separate things on there just to change the look of it. I'm not completely done with it, this project yet. I may turn it into a blue one or mix and match the colors. Who knows? But for now, I'll focus on this Honda Rebel. And first video I saw of anyone having this when I YouTube it was Jake's Hobbies. He has that YouTube channel, and he had the orange 2025. And I believe that on the VIN number, his was number 40 or some low number on there. Mine is 240. And like with him, he was the only one who actually had it. And it wasn't like some promotional video from Honda or whatever the case may be. It was actually enthusiasts that had one. And I tried to make this video sooner, but life was always busy. And I figured, why not? Just let's try it out and see what happens. At least some people could see it. Somebody actually has it rather than a promotional video. And let me do this real quick. I'm going to start it up. I'm going to open my garage and start it up. Hold on. All right, so now that the garage is opened up, I'm going to start it up just so you guys can hear this Two Brother Racing exhaust. Let me say that correctly. Where are you? Just make sure it's a neutral. There you go. So hopefully you guys were able to hear that. That's how it sounded like for Two Brother Racing. And just for you guys to wonder, with this XSR 900, I actually got hold on, I'm trying to get the key off my shelf here. I bought a aftermarket exhaust from Australia, from Kelpie. And this one sounds pretty gnarly as well. Here, since I have the video, I'll just start it up and hopefully you guys can hear it. Oh, too bad they don't make it for the Honda Rebel, or else I would have bought one for it as well. Let's see. What's that? So that particular one, I actually have the baffle in there to reduce the noise. But even with it on there, inside of it, it's still loud. But it's nice. And like I said, I wish they had it for this guy on here. So, oh well. Two Brother Racing sounded great. And I was actually debating that Two Brother Racing or is it Vance & Hines? Yeah, Vance & Hines. But I found this one on a deal. And I actually like this deeper sounding bass of a tone more so than the Vance & Hines. Like I said, on my next upgrade or accessory, I'll change this to a bat wing, and I'll probably post something on there and give you guys my take on it, as well as add a saddle bag or two to the side, like a soft saddle bag. And that's about it. Thank you for watching.